This is your weekend update for The Light, October 22nd, 2017. Hey guys, Pastor Nathan here. Just wanted to give you a heads up on a couple things that are going on at The Light this weekend. The first is that we are studying John chapter 5 verses 31 through 39. We're in part 3 of our sermon series on the solas, the great reformational truths, or the truths of the church that the Reformation brought back to the forefront. 2 weeks ago we talked about grace alone. Last week we talked about faith alone. This week we're talking about the word alone. At the very end of John 5, Jesus says to his opponents that they search the scriptures because they think that in them they will find life. But the reality is that those scriptures point towards Jesus, and that's what Jesus ends with. So we're going to spend some time walking through that passage. Hopefully we'll do a little bit of verse-by-verse work on that section so that we can see how Jesus, how the scriptures point towards Jesus. So we're going to spend some time talking about what that might look like in our own day-to-day life. What does it mean to live by the word alone? The second thing is that 2 weekends from now, October 29th, we're only doing 2 worship services. The reason we're only doing 2 worship services is because it is the 500th anniversary of the Reformation. So the first worship service is going to be a very traditional worship service from Luther. It will be celebrating communion, and there will be more traditional instrumentation for that, as we'd expect at 8 o'clock. At the 10:30 service, however, there will only be one worship service. Instead of, like we have 2 usually, there will only be 1. It will be in the gym of the AFLC, and it will be led by a number of different instruments, a number of different groups. We're going to have the worship team going, and the orchestra, and the choirs, and organs, if we can find one, because that's been its own unique little challenge. There will be, imagery. There will be just some incredibly unique things happening at this worship service because we're celebrating what happened 500 years ago as one body, one church, one people. So I hope you're excited about that. I'm excited about it. I know what Pastor David's got in mind, and it's some pretty cool stuff. So that's just a heads up and recognition that we're going to be doing something a little bit different on the 29th. Please check out Facebook. Check out our website for more information on what's going on this weekend around the Epiphany community. But with that, you're up to date for The Light, October 22nd, 2017.